Welcome to coffee time. Today we'll probably be doing a Aeropress actually, because I got some new coffee. I'll show you the new coffee. We went away last weekend to Yorkshire, and that's where one of my favourite coffees actually is sold, roasted and sold. And I may have spent money, significant amount of money, getting many bags of this. One bag I've actually thrown in the freezer so I can like pull it out in a few months. Because if it's still in the bag and everything, apparently you can freeze it and it'll lock in everything and it won't go off, and you'll be good. So that's the one thing. But I also got another coffee from there, which was apparently an award-winning coffee. So we're gonna try that out. We're gonna give that one a go. That's the one we're doing today.
Hey there, just a quick reminder, this is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays, or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video.
So, first of all, the coffee I really like is the Lewis & Cooper's Columbia. We've had that before. I've had it several times. I got a second bag of that. It's in the freezer, and I've opened that and tried some of that. I also got Ethiopia. Now this is the roast from them that I haven't tried. I've tried their house blend, which is very good. I've tried their Brazil, which is all right. It's not as good as Colombia, but I haven't tried the Ethiopia because they didn't have some last time I went there. And then I also decided, hey, I'm doing decaf now. You know, in the afternoons I do some decaf sometimes when I'm really wanting coffee, but don't want the actual caffeine. So I decided to get their decaf. I don't think their decaf's as popular as the other coffee because this one runs out in a month, and the others are like good 6-9 months ahead. So I think that one might be quite old. And then the thing we're actually going to do today is this. Oh, ignore the coffee stains on it. Happened during transit. That was my fault. I left my Aeropress, which wasn't fully clean, on top of it. This is Rounton. I'm guessing that's Rounton. Coffee roasters. It is one called 2 Stories. It's a 3-star from Great Taste. They had a 2-star, they had a 1-star, they had various other things, but this was the best one. I think off the top of my head it cost me about £10 for this bag, which is a bit much, but you know, if it's that good, I want to give it a go once. It's like a one-off. I wouldn't have this sort of all the time, because it's only like 250 grams. Yeah. But I thought, you know, I'll try it. And it's got apparently flavours of pomegranate, orange zest and silkiness. It's a blend of funk and personality designed to push the limits of what coffee can be. It's 50% Ugandan, 50% Rwandan. And it was roasted on the 27th of June. Enjoy within 6 months. Cool. So that's what we're going to be doing today. There we go. No more of that cheap instant coffee. We might have one of those later as well. We do have more to try out. Do we want to try to do that first? Do we want to do one of these first? Should we do it? Yeah, let's do that in case it tastes bad. Spoiler alert, it will taste bad. It will taste so bad. Right, randomly pick a couple. We've only got 5 left, so we're doing all right. Do we want amaretto almond? Do we want mint chocolate? Or do we want, ooh, creamy caramel? Which one of those instant coffees do we want? Shout out in chat, please. It will 100% taste bad. Yes. Shout out in chat. I'm just going to get some sugar because we know this instant coffee is sugar-free and nut-free and vegan, but it needs sugar because it, of course it does. Don't bother setting up a poll now. You want the third one? We'll do the third one. Yeah, let's do a third one. That was the creamy caramel, wasn't it? Awesome. Out of the 5 left, that's probably going to be... Oh no, there's chocolate orange. That might be better. Because chocolate... I think the chocolatey ones taste better because they've done a better job at masking the sugarlessness. I'm just going to boil the kettle. We're going to do this in Mr. Cool Runnings mug, because why not? That way we can save that mug for the Aeropress. Should I do them? I'll do them alongside each other. How about that? How about that? We'll brew a proper coffee and we'll do one of these alongside. So it's about 2 grams of instant coffee. Holy hell, that smells. Oh, actually, no, that smells proper caramel. Proper caramel. Yeah. I'm happy with that. You can tell it's one of these coffees because it's got that weird aftertaste, like that artificial sweetener aftertaste. But yeah, I'm happy with that. What we'll do is we'll do hot. We'll do hot. No. Well, yes, but no. We'll do black, no milk. Then we'll add milk, and then we'll add sugar. I feel like the milk sometimes brings out more of the flavour and less of the coffee, so it tastes a little bit better. Let me put these coffees away. We don't need those right now. Get out of the way. There we go. Right. Let's do that one first. No, let's measure out this first. We're going to do 14 grams. Ish. Oh, the ring pull broke. Oh, is it on the wrong? Oh, is it on the wrong side? There's another ring pull. Hold on. Oh, it was on the wrong side. That almost went wrong. Oh. Okay, they smell. Look at that. That is a. I always call that a light, possibly medium. Actually, no, I'll probably categorize that as a light roast. We're multitasking here. 14.4, that'll do. Yeah, that's a light roast for show, and that smells, Paul. God, I'm mixing up all my words today, aren't I? Joe, hello, hello. It apologizes for you in advance that when you shout out the grossness. What? Hello, how are we doing, Joe? We're trying a new coffee. This is an award-winning coffee, apparently, called Rounton Coffee Roasters. I got it while we were away. And it smells really good. Proper light roast. So we're going to give that a go. But we're also doing one of those crappy instants, creamy caramel. So let's get that grind going. Lauren dreamt we came to visit again. Well, you've got to make the dreams come true, Joe. You can't disappoint her like that. You know you're welcome anytime. We've got plenty of space and you can stay as long as you want. You know that. We were actually, while we were away, we were saying next time you come over, we should, obviously we should plan a gathering wherever you decide to go. But, not that I'm dictating where you should go, but you should, you know, it'd be better for you to pick like a smaller area to visit. Because I feel like, you know, you travelled a lot last time. You didn't get to see everything. It's just, and I mean, there's so much to see. There is so much to see. But you didn't get to see everything. You know, you could spend 2-3 weeks in North Wales alone or in Scotland alone. So, yeah, you did a flyby visit trying to pick up as much as you could. Also, you didn't go anywhere near London, and I know London's London, and people would say, don't bother with London. But you got to do it once. You got to do it once. But you should definitely come to Wales. Yes, definitely come to Wales. Right, let's do the Aeropress first cut. Takes 3 minutes plus. Freshly boiled water. You shouldn't just use completely boiling water. It should be a few degrees less, but I'm impatient. And then what we'll do is we will fill in this. Caramel, creamy caramel, fake coffee. It's not fake. It's not, coffee's not fake. The caramel's fake because it's sugar-free. It's flavouring. And I can already smell that. Holy balls. Oh, that's a pungent smell. Oh, no, it's a candle again, guys. It's a candle again. It's like they've melted a candle into the coffee. Gee, oh wow. Cambridge and Canterbury are gorgeous. Yeah, Cambridge is actually kind of nice. Been there. We are trying to plan a bit for the next one. Will likely involve a 2-stop trip, so we can hit up Belgium, Netherlands. Ah, I see. Yeah. I mean, the most expensive part is getting over the Atlantic. That's the problem for you. It's the same for us. We want to do like a loads of America. You know, I want to go to New York. I want to come visit you, things like that. But if you don't do it all in one trip, you've got to pay for that flight twice at least. So that's the worst part. Trying to do more than we should in one trip. Well, you just got to stay longer, Joe. You just got to stay longer. Right, let's try the creamy caramel Beanie's instant coffee flavoured thing. Again, doesn't really taste of anything. Smells like a candle, doesn't taste of anything. Let's put some milk in. A little bit of milk. Now that candly sort of caramel is coming out a little bit more. It still tastes horrible, not very good. We're gonna go for sugar. Put some sugar in this. You need to visit the UK, but those flights are expensive. Damn right they are. Right, we're just gonna go for like a half a spoon of sugar. Big middle finger to the no sugar instant coffee of Beanies. But seriously, it needs sugar. Better. I mean, it's sugar water right now with a hint of caramel. But it's better because of the sugar. Oh, it's actually giving me a little bit of a headache. It smells horrible. Oh. No. out of the, what, 13 or so flavors I've tried, and I've only recommended, I think, 2, and I don't say recommended, I only said like 2 were good. I think the maple one was actually alright, wasn't it, in the end? I can't remember the other one. Actually, it'll be on the box. Was it caramel popcorn, cookie dough, double choc, maple fudge? White chocolate and raspberry were the worst, 100%. That just didn't make, white chocolate and raspberry just didn't make it. I don't recommend these at all. They don't taste nice to me. I don't know if there's something in them that, like, just, you know, like people that can't eat coriander and whatnot. I just don't know what it is, but I literally can't drink them. Nope, I'm gonna have to take it out the room because it smells horrible. Okay. I haven't seen your family in well over a decade. I'm like that with my family in South Africa though. I haven't seen them in a while. They come over here occasionally. But last time I went was 2000. Might meet up with Kitty when she comes to visit the UK. Another guy from the UK is coming to Rotterdam for the Filk. You mean film? Film he did audio for. The spice must flow. Right, let's actually go into good coffee. I've got this here, by the way. This is something Geek's parents gave me while we were staying at theirs. They were like, "Oh, we opened that. Do you want to try it?" And it's all right. Baytown Coffee Company. Never heard of it. It's from Yorkshire. Not the best. But it does. It goes in the Aeropress. It works. That's kind of like an everyday sort of just I need coffee rather than I want good flavors and like complex things like this. This is more a like maybe once every couple of days sort of coffee, like really relaxing, sort of appreciating the flavor sort of thing. That no. I mean, it's all right, but it's not what I would say. Oh, I haven't got the other camera on. Go. There we go. You can see that there's a nice crust forming, so we're just going to give that a little bit of a swirl. And what that does is it makes the grinds fall to the bottom just before we do a plunge. We're going to plunge. Are you ready? Here we go. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Hear that hiss as the air comes out. There we go. There we are. Yep. I can already smell and like see from the color of it. I don't know if you can quite see that. It is a light, at most a light medium roast. I can just tell that from the smell now. I don't know if that's like something I've gained from just like doing more coffee. But I got a weird flick in my hair. Where is that? God, okay. Mirror. Use the mirror camera, Paul, not the one that's the other way. Like, oh, where is it? Yeah, I can definitely tell this is a lighter roast. Could I be becoming an expert? No, surely not. Definitely not. Smells nice. So this is meant to have pomegranate, orange zest and silkiness to it. I'm just going to take some water because I'm not sure if the other coffee has ruined my taste bud. That's all right. Not great. I'm gonna put some milk in it. Nothing's standing out. Milk will hopefully release some of that flavouring. Not quite as silky as I was expecting. I can see what they mean by the pomegranate and the zestiness. There's like a ooh. There's a aftertaste, like the tail end of the taste sort of gets that sort of pomegranate-y orange zest sort of ness, I guess. As it cools, it probably release a bit more of the flavour because your tongue doesn't taste things if they're above 65 degrees very well. Also, something I learned yesterday, hot drinks over 65 degrees are more quite considered probably carcinogenic. Ooh. I believe the argument is because the hot water kills off cells, especially in the tongue, probably a bit quicker, a bit more than a cooler drink would. And obviously, the more cells regenerate, the more likelihood you are of getting cancer. So, and this is apparently backed up by, well, I'm not sure what country it was, but it's a country where their national drink, not the UK, but like it's a European country somewhere. Turkey in the back of my mind, but it might not be Turkey. Czechia, maybe? Don't know. But their national drink has to be, is always served at like 75 degrees up. And they also have a high rate of like throat cancer. Yeah, there's definitely like the pomegranate zestiness of this. Just and the light roast is kind of adding to that. They're complementing each other. So there's like the coffee, and then there's the flavour of that. I wouldn't have said this was as silky as I've had others. Others I've definitely had silkier. It's nice. It's nice. It'd probably be good as an espresso. So I'm probably not doing it justice being an Aeropress, but I always try them out in the Aeropress first because it's a good middle ground. Good middle ground between like a pour over, French press, mocha, espresso, Aeropress. Always a good one to start out with. Interesting taste. Not my favourite currently, but like I say, espresso might really pull it out of the bag. Yeah. Anyway, that is coffee time for today. I'm going to move on to Lego now, but we might make another coffee in the middle. Who knows? Who knows? I've missed that my Aeropress while traveling. Joe, take it with. It's literally designed to travel. If there's one coffee device you could take while traveling, it's the Aeropress. Come on. I took ours with us to Yorkshire, and I pre-ground in my grinder some beans, and then also I was given that bag of pre-ground stuff, as I said earlier. So I was definitely fine. And they also bought coffee bags, which I didn't touch in the end. But we've tried coffee bags before. It's just filtered coffee. That's all it is. It's gonna go staler because it's in a perforated bag. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's convenient. Don't entirely feel like I've got the grinder dialed in, but we're getting a new espresso machine soon.
I don't know, because I know which grind. If you've still got the grinder I'm thinking you've got, can that go fine enough for espresso? Or are you getting a new grinder for that as well? Rob's getting a Breville. I know the Bambinos were on Amazon Prime sale. May reset the whole setup. If you're gonna go for espresso, and that's gonna be like your main coffee thing, then I think you should get a grinder which is dedicated to espresso grinds, because you will need that fine, especially if it's a good espresso machine. You'll need the fine tweaking. I haven't got that, and admittedly I suffer sometimes because I'm hitting like the very finest possibility of my grinder, because mine's a pour over specific grinder, because that's what I started out with. But you'll need that fine tweaking, fine stepping in the grinder for the espresso to get the most out of it. And then they should be able to go large enough to do an Aeropress and whatnot. That's what I think. You might be able to try your grinder out and see if it goes fine enough. But again, it depends on the roast, it depends on the bean, depends on various other factors. You know, I'm always switching between several. It's not like, oh, it's always going to be a 2 on my grinder for espresso. It's not. It's anywhere between a 1 and a 5, maybe 6 sometimes. And espresso grinders may increment in finer steps than what I've got here. But yeah, you could always get the espresso machine and then get your what I say, you know, your daily coffee sort of roast, the one that you just get bags and bags of and stuff like that. And you could try out that, see if it will grind fine enough, see if you're getting that pressure, see if you're getting any channeling, and if you are, you could do certain things, like you could add in the paper filter, like I've started doing the puck screen at the top, like I've started doing. You could do that and see if that improves the situation. Or, unfortunately, you might have to buy a new grinder. And hopefully that grinder can also then go as coarse as you need if you're going up to the top end. It's very hard to find a grinder that does the full range. Very hard to get that. Most people, if they have multiple things like this, would have 2 grinders. I've considered getting this an espresso specific grinder as well. But I'm okay right now. I think that'll be if we ever move stream setup and I get more space, I guess. They're expensive. They're expensive stuff. Plus, you can go down the rabbit hole of, you know, how much do you want to pay? Do you want to get new new burrs, because you can get different burrs which also then go grind finer. You have to then tweak and see if you can dial it all back in, because it completely changes how it grinds. There's a lot of stuff there. The only thing you can do is an experiment. We're thinking again a machine with a grinder in it. Like a full all-in-one, so it does the whole thing from bean to cup. They're not bad, and of course they're designed to work as one unit, so it will grind the right amount and then brew it. Or are you thinking it'll grind and then you have an actual espresso machine separate? Like you have to put the thing in the group head and all that, what basket, whatnot. Yeah. Because I have a friend who has an all-in-one and it's actually really good. It does all the, it even does the milk frothing and stuff. A few options. I'd rather have a separate grinder. Just get everything. One of everything. There's the convenience of just pressing a button. It'll grind fresh beans at the right level. It will brew it. It'll give you, like I say, a double espresso. And then you might have the milk frother separate, or you might even just have that on top. If you have it on top, it doesn't do it as well. It's just because trying to cram all that stuff into one dispensing sort of nozzle area, it's not going to generate the same as the full professional setup, as you say, but convenience, and it'll clean itself. You don't tell the help to make your coffee? No, actually, I know that was a joke, but honestly, I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. It's like a small part of my day. It's like cooking, right? It's like you could have a microwave meal and it's good for you. You know, a decent like proper microwave meal. It's good for you. Just go shove it in the microwave and do something quick, and it'll sustain you. It'll be good enough, and it'll taste pretty good. You know, or you could cook the whole thing yourself, or you could do like a 50-50. You could have little things that you don't need to cook from scratch. Like you don't need to bread chicken, or like deep fried chicken from scratch. You could just have frozen chicken that's and that's just as good. But you might want to chop every bit of vegetable and stuff, or fry something. It's same as cooking, isn't it? I enjoy the process. I enjoy the it's therapeutic. It's like it's just nice because especially in the work day, I like to stop and make the coffee because it's like I can just. And everyone has their own thing. Everyone has their own thing. Everyone likes their own thing. Do not enjoy when my roommate is grinding his beans when I'm still trying to sleep, though. My grinder is loud, but it is actually... apparently, I did research on it. It's actually one of the quietest because it's slower. It just lasts longer. So the reason it's slower is because the motor can generate heat, and heat going into the beans as you grind them is apparently bad. So it avoids that. So it grinds at like a lower RPM. But then it means it lasts longer. So it appears louder. It's worse because it appears louder.